I would almost say that either Omaha has their personality or they have Omaha's personality.
They're such a good team and they're such a good couple, and I don't think one stops and the other begins. I think that they have their distinct passions and their distinct cares, but they approach them jointly and said, okay, if you believe, I believe, let's get it done.
Because of Mike and Gail, they were the principal architects that changed this place from a cow town into a modern city. They can take a credit for one hell of a lot.
He just has that capability to light a fire and get things going, whether people want to get going or not.
The beginning of the riverfront development, there were a hell of a lot of people sitting around saying, oh, for heaven's sakes, they'll never get that done. But he just kept plugging away, and it came to be. You know, it was slow at first, and then it picked up speed, and now it's in full flower.
You see them in action today in trying to help make that med center better. And of course, Gail has been very actively involved in hard work for the med center. Their handprints are on a number of the great institutions of this community.
He's a large factor in helping the medical center grow and expand and do great research and turning it from just an ordinary state hospital, you know, into one of the great teaching hospitals of the United States and even the world.
Sammy Wren and Royal Gunner in the center of the track. Here comes Royal Gunner and Sammy Wren coming back again.
Exarban was a place of beauty and speed and excitement, and it's so spectacular now. But when you look what it's done for the University of Nebraska at Omaha and see what that development has done to put it in a leadership position, not just locally, but regionally and potentially nationally, I think it's a great legacy to what Exarban was all about. She's one of those people that took all the pieces and parts that you could really make up a life out of any one of them, and she decided to grab all of them.
He's a true visionary. He sees opportunity and solutions where there are none, and I think the Jocelyn is a great example. It's a great museum, and it wouldn't be as great as it is without Mike's unwavering leadership.
What they did originally with Yanneys kids and now with Partnership for Our Kids was so personal and so powerful. Because not only, when they first started Yanney Kids, not only did they say, let's go see if we can help these kids, but they opened their home, they opened their hearts, they gave of their time. I mean, the money was the least of what they gave to that program. And they really, truly, fundamentally changed lives, and I think in some very specific situations actually saved lives.
We went to work, and at first, we didn't have a, perfect understanding of what the problem really was. And that's when we began to think about an organization like Bright Futures.
It's a can-do, let's get it done, let's make good things happen, and it's just a part of this spirit of this community, and Mike and Gail represent that at its best.
I think they would be bothered by the notion that they did it. I really can't think of a single project that they were involved in that was just about them. And that's what they enjoyed about it.
No, in a lifetime, you have an opportunity to work with a certain number of people, and I can't think of anybody that I would rather be associated with than the two Yanneys.